Hey class, and welcome to week 4 from Moody Bible Distance Learning, Marriage and Family Systems. Moody Bible Distance Learning. This is your fearless leader, Professor Jeff, and I want to welcome you to election night. I have taken a break from watching the results come in. They just started, and I need a break because I'm a little obsessed with this stuff. I'm kind of a geek about it. But I did want to start off the video tonight by saying, God is on his throne, right? As Christians, we believe that God is not on vacation, and we should approach nights like this with no fear. So I just wanted to say that I was at the junior high all day, and some of the students were a little bit afraid about what might happen tonight, and we know what's going to happen tonight. Jesus is still going to be the Savior of the world, and we still have an opportunity to be his ambassadors. That's how I look at it. So I wanted to encourage you from last week. The discussion boards were fantastic. A lot of interaction. In fact, I can say honestly, this class has been the best discussion board class I've ever had. You guys are doing wonderful. So thank you for that. This week you're going to be doing the reading in Matthew and Hubbard. That's in your resource folder, and you will be doing a reflection paper of how the Industrial Revolution affected marriage. Then you'll be doing a discussion board about the doctrine of the spheres. Now, if you're a Rush fan, there's a song called The Spheres, but that's a deep cut, and many of you aren't old enough to even know who that is. But I wanted to tell you that this is a very interesting week in this class, and there's a lot of interesting discussion, particularly between the females and the males. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. We want to encourage discussion, right? And so I wanted to encourage you. We're getting toward Thanksgiving. Things are going to start ramping up really fast. You know that. The closer we get to the holidays, the closer the days seem to flip by. And you are going to be getting caught up. If you're serving in a church, things will get fast. Believe me, I've been there. If you have a family, if you have a life, things are going to ramp up. And so I want to encourage you now to make a decision to focus on this class, focus on your classes. Make this a priority because it can get really lost in all of the holiday cheer, right? And so I wanted to encourage you for that. And I wanted to remind you as well, if you have an issue, a year ago, I had a student who had a family emergency. Something happened and he had to leave. And he let me know. Just let me know. Number one, I want to pray. We want to pray for you. And number two, it just lets me know where you are. I would ask you, make sure you're checking your Moody email. I actually had a student last class that I did tell me, I don't check that email very much. That's how we communicate with you. Please check your Moody email. Okay? So I wanted to encourage you with the little holiday talk, but then also I wanted to encourage you that I'm putting together a slideshow for my wife and I's 24th wedding anniversary, which will be coming up in a couple of weeks. And so I don't know. I'm looking back at these pictures of us. Wayne Watson has a song where it has the lyrics, "Who were those children on our wedding day? We don't look much like them, wouldn't you say?" And I kind of see that. Here's this little redheaded girl, and here's this guy, without the gray hair. And we were so full of dreams, and 24 years later, we're still going. And I don't know. This is a marriage and family systems class, and what I may do when I get it done, I may post it for you to watch, and I may want to encourage you to do something like that too for your wife. So we're kind of poor right now, so that's a good present. So with that, got any prayer requests? Onward and upwards.